What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. E-HeroesForged coming at y'all with an update video. So this past weekend, I went to my first YCS. We went to YCS Houston, and it did not disappoint. I decided to not film everything. Like, I got some video of certain things that I thought were cool, or of just things I just want to take videos of in general. But I didn't do a full-on vlog on me doing matches or in between rounds or anything like that. I really wanted to enjoy the YCS for what it was. I was there with some friends, my closest friends, a couple guys from the shop, and it turned out to be one of the best experiences that I think I've ever experienced. And going deeper into that, like going over, like, I guess how I did, I didn't do as well as I wanted to, but I did as well as I thought I would do. Being as inexperienced as I am, going to these big events, playing against some of the best players in the country, and let me tell you, I went X3, so while that's not the greatest record, most people can get that, but I do think going to my first YCS, it was pretty good. And none of my opponents were rude. They were all really, really great. There was no animosity. Like, no one got mad at each other. I think I called the judge for one ruling, but that was more for my opponent, not really for me. And I was never lost throughout the whole experience. Every matchup was against either Fiendsmith Ryziel or Mermail. I played my buddy Dark Magician Tactics in the very first round. I can't even put that into words. There's no way that can happen. Like, I almost went and bought a lottery ticket that day, because to play one of my closest friends in the first round of both of our first YCSs, to play each other, it was amazing. It didn't matter at that point how either of us did, and just to play him, it really just made my weekend. We won, though. Like, we took it. It went 3 games, though. It was a hard-fought battle. He put out that Dragoon in the second game, and he was able to get it to 4K. I couldn't get over it. But then game 3, I was able to use Aggregator to negate his Tikaboo. And then that's all she wrote. I was able to go in for the OTK and win. And outside of that, it was grand. It was great. I really enjoyed the city of Houston. It's a different experience, I'll say that. Me being from a small town in Louisiana and going to places out here are what we call cities, and we go to Houston where it's nothing but towering buildings, traffic nonstop. It was definitely a different experience. Did a lot of walking, got my steps in, always get the cardio. A little bit of what I learned about myself was that I know that the mistakes that I may have or may not have made at this tournament was timing. I think timing my negates better, and really being more fluent with my combos could help out a little bit. I played the deck very well, though. Like, I ended up playing Shark Ryziel. So that was a last minute decision too. Like, I was able to grab a couple Tachyons. I was able to put the Shark engine in there. And it didn't change the deck really too much. It just changed my inboard a little bit. And every time I made that inboard, I either won or my opponent just straight up said, "No, let's just go to game 2, game 3, whatever." But the full board never lost. And I guess the other thing that went into that decision was my bad boards for that build were better than my best boards for pure Ryziel. So I definitely don't regret taking that. If I had the Fiendsmith engine, I probably would have taken it. And seeing as I played nothing but Fiendsmith Ryziel, I do think those guys made good decisions too. For anybody that watched the stream, pure Ryziel pretty much got all the way there. So who's to say that if I had played pure Ryziel, I wouldn't have gotten a little farther, won a couple more games. But who knows? At the end of the day, it was for the experience. I had an amazing time. And I had an amazing group. We was all able to really catch up, go to dinner a few times, and it was really, really nice. It was everything I thought it could be. Being there for a YCS and seeing the band list live was incredible. And seeing just all the fans of the Yu-Gi-Oh community coming together as one and just enjoying what was happening. Now, I can't say I 100% agree with what came out on the ban list, but I'll save that for another day. Today is for the YCS and the experience there. If you haven't been to a YCS, I 100% recommend going. As unprepared as I thought I was, I think I was more unprepared about how great of a time I would have. I think every person in there, like, they're just great people. And I think one of the coolest things was having someone recognize me from this channel. So that's a big thank you to y'all. Like, anyone who sees me in another state or at another event, you're more than welcome to come say hey. I'm one of those people that the guys I follow on YouTube, I feel like I bother them if I was to go, like, say, hey man, like, I follow you, I do this. But for me, I embrace it. And I had someone recognize me, and it was probably the coolest feeling ever. And I can't thank that guy enough. He was an excellent guy. Very, very cool. We kind of talked about how our day went, and thank you, man. Like, I really appreciate you reaching out, calling out to me, coming to say hey, come and introduce yourself. Like, it was awesome. It was so cool. Thank you for that. And I hope you continue to watch the channel. I hope you enjoy what I put out here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. But to wrap things up, my first YCS was a 100% success. I can't wait to go to the next one. I don't know when that will be. So until then, we're going to be going to locals. Obviously, we're going to go to some regionals. We got one here at my local shop at Pandemonium here in New Orleans. So we'll see how that goes. And we're going to get prepared for that. Obviously, YCS took a hit, so we're going to jump back in the lab. We got to see what we can cook up. We might play something rogue. I don't know. But until then, guys, I appreciate y'all coming back to the channel. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Everything y'all do means the world to me. I do this for fun. I do this, just to reach out to the Yu-Gi-Oh community and to kind of get us all band together. But that's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all for stopping by. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. But until then, I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good day, guys.